I refused to spend my inheritance money on Christmas gifts for my wife's family. So last Tuesday, I got this random call from a lawyer saying my grandparents left me money in their will. My mom abandoned me when I was 3, and I only saw her parents maybe 5 times growing up. My grandpa seemed nice enough, but my grandma was honestly pretty cold and mean whenever I visited. They both died a few years ago, and I figured that was the end of it. But apparently they left me $3,000 along with this handwritten letter saying how much they loved me and wished they could have spent more time with me. I was honestly shocked because my grandma barely spoke to me when I was a kid. I came home and told my wife Emma about the inheritance, thinking she'd be happy for me, or maybe we could talk about what to do with it. But the second I mentioned the amount, her eyes lit up and she goes, "Oh my god, this is perfect timing. We can finally get everyone good Christmas presents this year." She immediately started making a list. New iPad for her mom, expensive toys for her sister's kids, nice jewelry for her sister. She was planning to spend almost all of it before I could even process what was happening. I told her to slow down and that I needed to think about this. The money felt important somehow, like it was the only real connection I had left to my mom's side of the family. Emma got annoyed and said I was being weird about it. She kept pushing, saying we were broke this year and her family would be so disappointed if we showed up with cheap gifts again. She reminded me how her mom always makes these passive-aggressive comments about how we never spend enough on presents. But something about immediately blowing my grandparents' money on her family felt really wrong. These people left me this money out of love, even though we barely knew each other. They could have left it to anyone, but they chose me. Emma started getting really frustrated. She said it was just sitting money anyway, and that family should come first. She pointed out that most of my relatives are dead, so we always spend Christmas with her family anyway. That's when I snapped and told her it wasn't her money to plan around. She got quiet for a second, then said I was being selfish and that married couples should make financial decisions together. We had this huge fight where she accused me of not caring about her family and I accused her of being greedy. She said I was acting like $3,000 was some life-changing amount when it was really just enough to make Christmas special for once. The whole thing made me realize we see money completely differently. To her, it was just cash that could solve our Christmas problem. To me, it was the last gift my grandparents would ever give me. I suggested we put the money away until after the holidays so I could figure out what I actually wanted to do with it. Maybe invest it, maybe donate some to charity, maybe save it for something important. Emma wasn't happy, but she eventually agreed when I explained how emotional this was for me. I gave her the $200 I had saved up for emergencies to help with the nephew's presents. We're putting the inheritance money in a separate account until I decide what feels right.